Hi everyone, it's Lisa with InkandInspirations.com, and in this video I want to show you an easy little Easter treat bag that you could use this idea for anything. If you're giving treats or gifts to your children, your grandchildren, your friends' grandchildren, this is a very easy little bag, holds quite a few treats or a little gift, and it uses 1/2 sheet of a 12 by 12 piece of designer paper. So I have a piece of paper here cut 6 by 12, and we're going to do some scoring. So let me put this right here, and I'm going to get my Simply Scored scoring tool, and we're going to score along the 12-inch side at the top at 3 1/4, 5 3/4, 9 inches, and 11 1/2 inches. Now we're going to turn this, and if your page and your pattern had a directionality, or you wanted a certain part at the top going down, this part that I'm going to score here is the bottom of the bag, and that's at 2 inches. And then again at 5 1/2. This is for the top. So it really didn't matter which side I used on this particular piece of paper, but some paper does have a specific direction. Now let's go ahead and fold on these score lines. Look at that beautiful watercolor wash on the back. And I'll have details on my blog at InkandInspirations.com so that you can remake this, or you can just rewatch the video. I have the dimensions right there if you want to take a screenshot. So this is a great way to use up some of that designer series paper that you have in your stash. I have quite a bit of it, and I know that some of you can relate, but you have to remember you can do some really cute and easy packaging ideas with your 12 by 12 paper. This is a small version, but you can make up to larger bags. This one, I wanted to use the full half sheet, and so I cut it 6 by 12 and scored it accordingly. So now I cut off this narrow rectangle formed at that 1/2 inch score below this 2-inch score line, and then I'm going to cut up on each of these intersecting scores just with my paper snip. Stop at that 2-inch score line, and then we'll be able to assemble our bag. So this is the strip where we will use our adhesive. You could use liquid adhesive, you could use tear-in tape. I'm using our Stampin' Seal Plus because it's a good strong adhesive, and I'm going to fold over this side and connect it, matching the top edge there, and then just giving it a good press. Now if you wanted to make these in bulk and store these easily to use whenever you need them, you could stop at this particular point and store that flat, okay, just like you would your paper. And then to assemble, we have our back seam right there, okay? So I'm going to fold in my 2 side flaps, fold in the back flap, and then this is the front flap, and that's the only part that will need some adhesive. Okay, so there we have our cute little bag. So what I'm going to do is you would fill with your gift or your treats, and then I'm going to take my 2 index fingers and pinch in like that, and then this little 1/2 inch score up here at the top makes a cute little edge for your closure. So the way I close this up is I use my mini glue dots. You could glue it, you could staple it, but if you're giving it to younger children, you probably want to stay away from the staples just for safety reasons. And if you use the mini glue dots, the bag is fairly simple to open. So I'm putting 2 right here in the middle, and then sometimes I go on the edge too, But let me just get it above that score line, and I'm going to pinch it together and hold it shut. Okay, so there you can see that closes the bag, and it will be very easy to open. All right, now along the top, I like to put a piece of ribbon wrapped around that 1/2 inch score. I have some Pool Party ribbon because that is one of the colors in the designer paper. And I'm just going to tie a knot. So I'm going to take my ribbon scissors and just give a snip at a point where I know I have enough ribbon. And it's probably about 12 to 14 inches if I have to guess. I like to keep it on the spool when I'm measuring to cut, and allow myself enough room to tie a knot or a bow. In this case, I'm just going to tie a knot, just like that, and pull it, and then that makes the closure really pretty as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and trim this off a little bit. And then you can decorate the front however you'd like. I'm going to use a strip of Pool Party and the Happy Easter sentiment from the Easter Bunny stamp set that is in the current mini catalog from Stampin' Up! Here in March of 2023. I have some Coastal Cabana ink, which is another color within the paper, and I'm going to use that to stamp the sentiment on that piece of cardstock. Here it is. I was getting ready to put happy birthday. All right, let's try this and just stamp it in the center. This is just a 3/4 inch strip of the Pool Party. Very easy to do. No special tools needed except for some scissors. And I am just going to banner cut each end. So this strip is about 4.5 inches long. You would need to cut it so that it would be the right length for your sentiment and not extend beyond the bag too far. So now here, I'm just going to put some more Stampin' Seal Plus, attach that to the front of the bag. And then I have a little bunny from that same stamp set that I colored with Stampin' Blends. And I'm going to put some adhesive along the bottom there and just attach him to the front. And there is a super cute little Easter treat bag made with a 1/2 sheet of 12 by 12 designer paper. So let me know if you have any questions. I hope you will give this a try. If you do, head on over to Ink and Inspiration Stampers group on Facebook or email me a photo of your picture and I will post it. And I will talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.